Hey Rutgers, Dan Elghossain here, and I'm at the men's rugby club practice. I'm here to try to find out what the Rutgers rugby community is all about. Although rugby is not as well known compared to some American team sports such as football, baseball, and basketball, it carries with it an international flavor that seems to have transpired interest in our country's culture.
The object of rugby is a very similar game to football actually. American football that we love in this country derived directly from rugby. So basically played on almost exactly the same size field, 100 meters as opposed to 100 yards. And the object of the game is to literally touch the rugby ball down into the touch zone.
First came soccer, then rugby, then football. Soccer, the kicking aspect, the field positioning, stuff like that. It's a lot like rugby. Football, I always tell people, the reason it's called a touchdown in football is because in rugby, to score a try, you have to take the ball and literally touch it to the ground.
I could show you the protection we have. It's this mouthpiece, basically, try to protect our teeth. And there's really not much else. Surprisingly, I mean, major injuries do happen, but a lot of it will be minor bumps and bruises, like facial cuts. But it's a lot safer sport than you would think because of the rules, the laws they call them in the sport. They're really designed to keep the game as safe as possible.
One of the most vital aspects to the game of rugby is the scrum.
Scrum. So scrum is probably the most famous part of rugby. It occurs after a penalty because in rugby you're not allowed to touch the ball forward. You can only pass the ball laterally or kick it forward to gain forward possession. So when a ball is passed forward or knocked on accidentally, which means to be touched forward, a lot of times you'll have a scrum. The scrum occurs, you'll have two teams, two packs of forwards, 8 on 8, and they'll meet at the line of the infraction where the penalty occurred, and they'll literally engage each other. At that point, the ball will be put into the scrum, and both teams try to push over the other to gain possession of the ball.
Rutgers offers club play of this sport, and their recent success with the first ever appearance in the top 25 American rugby news rankings last season makes this upcoming season very interesting.
Last season was really exciting for us because we've never been able to play with such top-ranked teams. We did really well in our conference. We won our division, which is the NRU D2 division, and we got number 3 in the Northeast.
I was really happy about it. I was sort of surprised. I mean, I know our team's grown a lot since my freshman year. When our coach said check it out, we were all real happy about it. Gave us all confidence, and I think we played better because of it.
Never limit yourself to size or athleticism. Everybody is welcome on the rugby team. Come out. I would definitely suggest coming out, checking out a practice. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we practice from 4:30 to 7 on the Bush Club field. And just check it out, hang for a few practices, see if you like it, get your feet wet, and if not, so be it. But everybody will welcome any new players onto the team.
Wow, rugby is a pretty intense game. If you guys are interested in Rutgers rugby, be sure to check them out this season and get involved. For Sports Night, I'm Dan Elghossain.